Ah, there we go, we are live. Good evening everyone and welcome to TFRL GT3 Championship Round 7 here at Fuji Speedway. It is the short version of the track, the one without the chicane, obviously in the middle sector. For those of you who are tuning in and don't know me, I'm Jimson14. I'll be your lead commentator this evening. Joining me in the commentary box, as always, for Pro-Am is Elliot F6. Good evening.
Evening.
Evening. With a new mic. Yeah, he's got a new mic. No double me in the background coming through his end.
No double James.
No double me at all. I'll just check, make sure Danine's connection has sorted itself.
Yes, please.
It's still lagging for me, like really bad. Yeah. And I mean really bad.
Yeah.
Server problem maybe? I don't know.
No, I know he needs to do a restart of the console for the full effect to take it and to kick in. And then once he rejoins, we'll be good to go.
I think he has already started his PC, PS4, his PC.
No, I read that message wrong as well.
Right, so we'll get Danine's connection sorted out, and then we'll be starting very shortly, probably around 6:15. So if you are a pro driver, we will be expecting you about 7:15 instead. As opposed, so we are running about half an hour late because of these connection problems with Danine, and obviously a few drivers not listening to our rules and regulations, which we may stress will be coming into force with much more effect over the coming weeks. There will be a new rule introduced next week as well, where appropriate stickers should be put on the cars. I think everyone is running the correct stickers, are they? At the minute? Right, I'll go Betland Sniper. I can't see his stickers actually.
A few of them aren't, so we'll have to address that correctly.
Yeah, this is the final week we are being lenient on the stickers, by the way. Yeah. So if you're not running the correct stickers, you may find yourself with a race ban for next race. We are being very, very harsh now on things. We're coming to the latter stage of the season. If nobody knows the rules at this stage, then goodness me, you may as well line up and get shot, if I've got to be honest. Because you should be aware of the rules by now. It's 6 races into the season, we're at round 7 now. If you don't know the rules, then what's the point in even racing if you don't know them? That's our take on things anyways. But there is a comment in, and it's JB saying good evening. Oh goodness me, there was a second me in the background there on the stream. So qualifying will start in about 3 minutes, or whenever Danine joins back. He should be back, I would say, very shortly. Just having a look. Why is it taking so long? I have other plans at 7. Yeah, Danine's connection, obviously we want to try and get it perfect for racing to begin, because we don't want to see any drivers being affected by him out on track. So we will start as soon as he joins back. Billy's connection seems to be quite stable though tonight. He's normally a one. His connection seems to be quite intermittent, I would say. But seems to be fine with him going around on track now. Oh, I've accidentally switched on keyboards, which I haven't got. Race info, there we go. So Betland Sniper with a 34.7 as the quickest lap. Billy 1.2 seconds behind in second, and David about a tenth behind him in third at this stage. We've only got 9 drivers out on track, so are we waiting for Danine to get back then, and then we can go?
Yes.
Right, so wait for Danine, and then we can restart, change the weather, and then we can go. Niels, by the way, has changed his thingy. There he is. He has just joined. So we'll do a connection test with him as soon as he gets out in the track. And then we can start. Betland Sniper currently setting the fastest lap 34.7. These drivers have got to be careful going into turn 1, to be honest, because if you overshoot it, you should be braking around like the 150 metre board, at least, to make the corner. So hopefully people will be able to do that, and I think Donine is coming out on the pits, so let's have a look at his connection. If his connection's still the same, then I think we should maybe just start it. And I can already see he's lagging, coming out the pits even.
Then that's on your end. He looks A-OK on my end.
Are you sure? Because I can see jumping.
Have a look.
Can you not see the jumping on the screen?
Yeah, that's
it's not as bad as what it was. It's similar to like Niels' level at the minute. So I think with that being said, I think we can start. I'm happy with that. Seems to have sorted itself out now though, I can't see any more lag, so that seems to have sorted itself out.
Just adjusting to the lobby.
Yeah. Right, we can start.
Cool. Can you just put a note out saying thanks to Deneen?
He's turned off everything using Wi-Fi, he's just told me. In Discord.
Okay.
Or in the Discord chat. And then we need to restart the lobby again, and then we'll be underway.
Get together.
For tonight. Laughing Boy, by the way, he asked why it's taking so long, so I've just been straight up and saying about everyone having a solid connection. It's fine. Is it working? It looks fine to me. We'll trust instincts rather than anything on this. Predictions from Fidgeting Dragon.
We've got to give it to Kyle. I think he's on a good streak at the moment in terms of
Where's
results.
Do you know what? Yeah, are you going to have a top 3? Are you going to put a top 3 in there?
I haven't got a top 3, but I'm guessing Deneen possibly second, and David also on a good streak at the moment in third.
Yeah,
we don't know what the likes of Rocco is going to do this evening, and
yeah, now I've seen Rocco in FRL GT Sport. This is realistic settings compared to what they run, but honestly, he is a clean driver. Oh, Deneen's gone for spin. Oh, goodness me, right off the start. What?
But not lagging.
But not lagging, yeah. He's getting out of the way
just
there.
going around the outside of Kyle there.
Oh, Kyle getting all out of shape. Rocco, JB and Billy should be coming out of the pits very soon. I think they're just waiting for people to get going on their laps. And Kyle, oh, is he suited to that car around here? Because that is looking quite sketchy early on. I was just about to say, by the way, about Rocco, I think he has got the pace to go pole here tonight. I really do. Might be a bit biased, but I certainly think he's got a good enough pace to get pole. But for me, I'm going to go better than Sniper for pole. I'll put Rocco in second, and I will go for David for third. I think David will get third. Niels has not entered the track yet, so obviously his half-arsedness is coming out to play once again tonight. If you can't be bothered, why are you even in the session? But David, these 9 drivers can be bothered and they are out on track. But David now running down the straight to start his lap. Pablo Escobar coming in the pits there in the background. Just popped up on my screen there. For softs, I think. For softs, or maybe.
Deneen running down the straight together.
Deneen not lagging either. Yeah, Deneen not lagging either, which is good. I'll keep a commentary on board with David because he's first out ahead of track. 22 flat through the first sector, not looking too bad. Going through turn 3, which is the flat right-hander. Through turn 5. I think they count as a couple of corners. Those corners. I think there's 2 corners in there. So David now through turn 5, looking quite nice. Gets on the power, just looks a little bit shaky on the power there. Didn't really get the best run off the corner. But David running down into the second sector. This is obviously where the chicane would be if you go further right here. David's gone out wide, and I have tested track limits here today. If you run wide far enough, you get reset to track. As David has just proven with a 410 penalty. Oh, I've got my camera angles, lovely. David now coming around the final corner. 34.7 I think was the practice time from Better Than Sniper. So obviously he'll be coming in. Oh, you're in the pits. Quite weird.
Yeah, that's my bad. There's
David across the line.
I've not tried yet, but that's fine.
38.8 from David there, not bad. From the Spaniard. No appearance from K&K Dot's friend, Maxwell.
No, not too sure what's happened there, but...
have you got him on your friends list? Have you added him?
I do.
So if you've added him, then obviously...
No confirmation of car.
Right, so obviously I don't think he can make the time then, if that's the case. From the sounds of it anyways. Pablo across the line now, he's just starting his outlap. JB coming around the final corner, 36.3 by the way from Pelly, setting the order at the minute, and of course Pelly has been causing quite a bit of controversy in the last couple of days, especially in B-League last night, where I publicly hit him, but JB goes pole. So better his time with a 36 flat, not looking too bad at all. Better Than Sniper back into the pits. There. And Billy's getting the... Yeah, Billy's just started... Oh, Billy's just came out of the pits. He's got a blue flag on somebody that's coming right beside him, which is JB. Just seeing if there's anybody on a particular track. Frigid Dragons posted a good question actually. What are the required stickers for next week?
You will find them on my wall. Basically, you've got to have your racing number, whether you're in the Pro or Pro-Am category. Those stickers can be found on my wall. Just make sure you got those attached to your car.
Yeah. We'll put a guide out on Tuesday, I think, for people applying stickers to their cars, because I know quite a few here aren't running them by the seams of it.
We're missing someone.
No, we're not. Jack Meyer, but he left.
Oh, of course,
That's
no,
what you're
sorry,
probably
I
thinking.
placed it. It's, no, I was thinking, where's the other Jaguar? But it's now just JB on his own.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is, because Pelly's got a Ferrari, hasn't he? Pablo across the line. Pablo goes 6th ahead of Deneen, only by 4/10. So Pablo, the Swiss driver, in 6th at the minute. Let's swap camera angles because I'm
far more comfortable here, doesn't he?
Who Pablo? Yeah, I've got to be honest. It's race pace though. It's still a little bit below par what I'm expecting. That's not below par, however, because he's gone purple in the first sector. I'm not sure if he... Yeah, I'm not sure if he ran wide there. Might pick up a penalty. Let's just see. Somebody that has is Rocco, who I think's got about an 8/10 penalty ahead of him. Or I think it's an 8/10 penalty because I can see a number. I'm just assuming it's an 8/10 penalty. 14 viewers tuning in, by the way, for the stream tonight. I want to see more people for Pro-Am though. For Pro rather than Pro-Am. We've been lacking in that department the last couple of weeks. Pablo looking quite nice on this lap. Swiss driver coming through the second last corner. Now into this uphill right-hander. Probably the most difficult corner on the track. If you go too deep into the corner, you run wide. But that with Pablo was absolutely beautiful. And he's got a car ahead of him, which I think is Rocco. No, I think it's Pelly out on track ahead of him. Pablo's going to go well close here to JB. He goes 3rd, 9/10 off, and ahead of Rocco by 500. Not bad lap at all. Rocco and AI. Not sure if he's typing a message. We've got just over 2 minutes left in qualifying so far. And I think Deneen was put off by the AI car because he nearly ran off wired into turn 1 there. Better than Sniper's going well here. This is going to be quicker lap, I think. This is looking good because I saw him purple in the middle on the run up to the line. I think this could be a 34 or 35, to be honest. Better than Sniper. Across the line, it's going to be a 34. Which one is it? It's a 34.6, so he improves ahead of his practice time. Great lap by Better than Sniper, and he goes provisional pole with just under 2 minutes to go. So he has got time for another lap, I think. But he pulls off the side of the track. I think he's done. Yeah, I think he is done. There was a car. No, I thought there was a car behind him, but there's not. He's just parked off track, and he's happy with that. JB personal best through the first sector. Let's see how he's getting on. Mount Fuji there in the background of shot. Just briefly. I'm going to sneeze here, I think. Great. Nope. Goodness me. Anyways, JB is on a lap. 2.5 tenths up in the middle sector, but not improving, and he's gone wide as well, has JB. Is that his qualifying done? Hello?
Where is he?
Oh yeah, he is still there. Yeah, his qualifying.
He's got a minute to get round.
He's preparing for another lap, I think. He ran wide, so that's where I think his yeah, I thought his qualifying would be over there, but it's not. Niels, by the way, has gone 6th ahead of Rocco. So currently my prediction of Rocco being in the top 3, definitely not likely at the minute. And Billy's back into the pits. 7-7 has joined us in the comment section. And so was Swift, so everyone from the Pro Race, which is coming up in, I would say, about 40 minutes time. We should be getting going about 7:15, hopefully. We want you straight in if you are a pro driver, of course. But I'm just having a look through Twitter at some things. Very interesting. Sorry, oh wow, qualifying's over. Goodness me, qualifying's over.
Wow, that went quick.
Jesus Christ. Laughing Boy has set a lap, so if he comes back out of the pits, that would be thingy. Last across the line then would be...
It was definitely David.
Niels. Yeah, David was last across the line to finish the lap, I think. But Niels is going through the middle sector, and he's the only one, I think, that can... is ahead, as I think that's Rocco backing off on the side there, or Deneen, one of the two. Niels coming through the final couple of corners. It was Billy, sorry. The NSX. Running through. Pablo's gone 2nd, by the way.
Yeah.
Pablo's gone 2nd, 1.3, so he did improve on that lap. Niels coming through. Niels lagging through the final corner, but it's to be expected on his end. Nothing we can do about his Dutch connection. Niels coming across the line. I think he might be improving on this lap. Let's see. Coming across the line, 4 tenths off in the end.
Good, that should be everyone.
I think. David, by the way, is going personal best. Middle sector. He crossed the line at, I think, a good 20-25 seconds over 10 minutes. If he improves here, then... And do you know what? I think he might. He does. It doesn't affect his position, though. It's on the 100th, yeah. So David finishes his lap. I can confirm that everyone has finished out on track. So, I think we can start, yeah. Straight into it. And Laughing Boy... Oh, Deneen went ahead of Laughing Boy very late on in qualifying, so he's actually starting 9th ahead of Laughing Boy, who was 10th. Which is quite interesting. I think Deneen was about 2 tenths behind him before he improved. let's hope we get off to a first-time start here, because I know Pelly has had trouble with the start. Goodness me, what a shocking camera angle that is. Come on!
I'm not even on the grid. This is not good. I'm not in spectator.
Oh, well, you know, I've just went out of spectator and I can't spectate, which is brilliant. There we go, we're on the way.
There we go.
Somebody has not started. That's Rocco, I think, but I think he might not be there. I don't think he's there racing. He's probably going to come back and think, well, everyone's just left me. Down into turn 1. Oh!
Just given...
Pelly!
Yeah.
Has just punted off David, I think, there.
No, I think that was an outbreak there from Pablo. And I think that was...
Battle Sniper's dropped down to third.
That's not good. I've turned everybody's names off, so I don't know who's who.
Pelly in front, JB second, Betland Sniper in third at the minute. So Betland Sniper really dropping down the order early on. David with a little bit of a tap. I thought it was Pelly, you know, in a turn 1. But I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. Betland Sniper dropping down the field. I think Rocco is... yeah, his car is on Ghost. So hopefully he can get back underway. I mean, if he retires, he gets a point. So, obviously, I think maybe dinner or something has came at the wrong time for him. Unless he's got a glitch. I can't... yeah, he's not revving up or anything, so... quite interesting. Of course, he doesn't have any boost or slipstream to catch up. So it's either... he starts... on the same lap as these guys, as Pelly leads, JB second, Denis now up to third. He's got Betland Sniper on this first lap, David into fifth. Laughing Boy and Niels are going side by side down the straight. Let's take this from Niels' perspective. In fact, let's take it from Billy, who's getting a double toe into contention. There's a yellow flag here. Rocco's car's ghosted, isn't it? Yeah, Niels went straight through him there. So that is good.
So whilst we've got one Ferrari...
oh, Billy! Billy has hit Laughing Boy, and he realises, and he brakes, and he's kept in behind both of them. Billy just outbroke himself there.
Ferrari in the lead. Well, how much longer down the inside goes JB for the lead?
Nice move. Very nice move. I think Pelly, after last night, he's definitely been a bit more cautious. Certainly. Oh boy, he's left the party. That we're in, of course. It's better than Sniper running. Pelly's gone wide. He's keeping it out of trouble though, which is good to see. And he's got caught on the inside curb and he's lost position to Deneen. And he is falling through the field quite rapidly here.
David's to the inside now.
The problem with that car, Rocco, by the way, is still not getting underway.
Here comes Laughing Boy on the inside. He's going to outbrake him. He's on the inside. Yep, he's got the move done as well.
Pelly really dropped. I think I know why. Oh, David launches one on Deneen. That's a bit rash there from David. Is he getting back to his old ways? I really hope not.
I didn't see it.
He went down the inside, like totally dive bombed it down the inside. Quite rash. Betland Sniper for the lead on JB. He feels as if he's got the pace. I certainly think he has. And he's now... oh, Rocco, by the way, has got underway. Rocco has got underway. He's 2 minutes down.
Yeah, that's... was that an AFK or was that a glitch?
Oh, AFK.
Side by side for the lead.
Side by side, I'm on board with this. JB... slightly coming across him. Betland Sniper makes it through the corner nicely. And he's got the lead. JB just broke a little bit earlier than him. I think it was about 5 yards difference there.
As well. Laughing Boy's just, I think he's gone down, trying to
Deneen Laughing Boy. Oh, there's Pelly.
And he's come through on the inside.
He's backing off here. Pelly! Is he playing a tactical game and trying to maintain the tyres and the fuel?
I don't know, but that was quite dangerous the way that was very
He did, yeah, that was dangerous. Oh, he got caught in the grass on the inside. Billy now trying to go around his outside. Never going to work. Pelly again outbreaking himself. Billy following a similar line. Pelly, by the way, has got a penalty of 6/10.
Yeah, I think so that at some point, as well as David with 3/10.
I thought it was all kicking off the lead again there. David's got a 3/10 penalty, and nobody else has. Rocco not catching.
I've got a horrible feeling that these slowdown penalties are not working.
They are under the braking zone because Pelly, I think, has just pretty much served his up. Yeah, Pelly's just served his up in the braking zone.
Oh, I see.
After the right-hander. At the end of middle sector.
Oh yeah, David's just served a lot of his as well, so...
They do work. They definitely do work. Obviously, we will have to monitor track limits on this track. 5 minutes gone. Better Sniper leads the way. JB is in the slipstream, but not catching in the straight. Aston's got the speed there. JB on the brakes. Not closing up in the brakes. He can brake a little bit later if he wants to and try and get that car into the corner quite nicely. David, however, is beginning to motor in behind. He's 3.3 seconds down. Deneen and Laughing Boy having a bit of a battle. I think Billy's just in behind this as well with Pelly, who has lost ground. But he's lost another position now, I think. Oh, Laughing Boy down the inside on Deneen. That's a beautiful move. Really nice, crisp stuff there. Down the inside from Laughing Boy on Deneen. Lag taking horrible effect here on Deneen's end. Still at the same level as what we did with the connection testing, so obviously something happening with his connection tonight. Never normally like this. Laughing Boy has got that position, taking the deeper line and gaining time into the right-hander. So he's up into 4th as we've got Pelly and Billy, 2 teammates. Sorry, it's Pelly and Niels, I should say. That battling as Billy has caught up to his teammate.
Yeah, but he's got a 3.1 second penalty.
He's track extended there, I think. Serves a bit of it up. Just got to be careful monitoring the thingy. Better Sniper 1.1 seconds out in front coming into the end of lap 4, but JB is keeping him quite honest here. 1.2 seconds. Just to point out, for tyre purposes, softs for Better Sniper and JB, softs for David, softs for Laughing Boy, softs for Deneen, so the top 5 all on softs. Waddle Billy and Pelly now down the straight. Pelly launches out of the slipstream on Billy. He's down the inside here, Pelly. I think he'll have the move done into turn 1. He's got a car length ahead. Billy's serving up his penalty and Pelly's down the inside to take 6th place. Pelly, however, keeping him honest, trying to go around the outside again, but Pelly got the straight line speed in that Ferrari 458 and he is up to 6th. Niels is beginning the hunt round in the background as well on the BMW. Obviously swapping from the Lamborghini. Billy just getting a little bit out of shape there in the background. Early thoughts, by the way, on this race. JB seems to be keeping Better Sniper honest out in front.
Yeah, it's looking good from pretty much everyone. It's a shame that Rocco didn't get going.
I think it was more...
a message to somebody.
Yeah, I think it was AFK more than anything else for Rocco.
Oh, Billy into the back of Pelly.
He's run wide as well there, Billy. Yeah, just got to be careful. He's picking up quite a few slowdown penalties. 2.3 seconds of that 3.1 I think he had. So he is serving it up. And he's just at the bollard on the inside.
Yeah, that's not
That'd be another penalty.
All.
Yeah, 6 tenths. 6 tenths added on there for...
Deneen on the back of Laughing Boy.
Oh yeah, he just seems to be struggling though, trying to catch in the straight. Aston's definitely got speed, but compared to this Honda NSX now beginning to close down. The Irishman on the Brit. Oh, he's broke himself there! Goodness me, that's great avoiding action! And the lag, goodness me! I think he had the move done anyways before the lag occurred. But Deneen, I thought he was going to go right into the back of him there. Laughing Boy tries to... I think he's trying to get past early here. Laughing Boy, I'm on board with Laughing Boy. From his perspective, it's absolutely fine. It's Deneen ahead that's lagging. Completely lagging as well, all over the shop. The Irishman. I need to put my light on, so while I do that, please take over. I'm on board with Laughing Boy.
Yeah, no worries, Sue. Running down towards the no chicane. Following the back of Deneen, who is all over the place, having to track extend because he just does not know where Deneen is.
Is it a desync that's happening in operation here, or is it just purely Deneen's connection?
I think it's... Well, I don't know, because Deneen ran his network here and came back with 20 megabytes per second. So I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, I normally get about 18 megabits, so that's higher than mine. And I'm streaming. So obviously there might be some sort of network error. JB, by the way, has lost a load of time and he's coming in the pits.
Tell you what, a lot of these guys have crossed over that pit lane. David obliterated that. That's going to be, unfortunately, that is one of those penalties that we do have to apply there.
Laughing boy.
Across the line as well.
Yeah, make sure you use the white lines when you're coming in the pit lane, guys. Oh, wow, I'm just watching.
Here comes Niels on Deneen. No.
Sorry, Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, Niels down the inside on Billy. Got the move. Billy out of shape there, but Niels got the move done. And he's up to what is 4th place. By the way, let's have a look at the pit stops, see what's going on. David is out on another set of softs. JB's on the medium, so he served up his pit stop, and Laughing Boy is in for a set of mediums. Yeah, David needs to go on to a set of mediums. So that leaves Better Than Sniper 8.5 seconds in front. JB must have made some sort of mistake, because that gap before he came in the pits was about 4 seconds. So clearly some sort of thing going. But Deneen, however, is catching. Gonna try and reel in that gap a little bit. Pelly's about 2 seconds behind him. 15 people watching so far. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the action, and if you are a pro driver, you should be coming into the lobby in about 28 minutes and 50 seconds time.
Or will we get reset in the lobby?
Oh yeah, we will be. Yeah, we'll be setting up a new lobby after this, of course, because we have been asked eliminate any connection problems.
Yes.
Connection seems fine though, the server seems fine. I think Niels is drifting over to the pit lane here. He's well within the white lines. And he's absolutely obliterated that. Billy, I think, in behind also obliterated that a little bit. Pablo's in as well. So there is JB. And that is David beside him, actually. David's going past him here, the Spaniard. Is up now into, I think, net second, I make that as. So David and JB now running down the straight. It's Dodge on Jag. Jag down the inside on the right-hand side of the screen as you look, with JB on board. David on the left-hand side of your screen in the blue Dodge. And he brakes later. Can he make the corner? No, he's had to go wide, and JB's down the inside. David just running over the corner a little bit too much. Went out wide, got caught in the marbles, and now he's back down to what is net 3rd position, because Pelly and Deneen, of course, have got to pit. Pelly is catching Deneen, however, and that gap for the lead is coming down to under 7 seconds at this stage currently. As David trying to keep him on as he's down the inside. Oh, JB, good avoiding action. Move completed by David. Just a little bit rash again from David. Just got to be careful. Might have to issue a little bit of a warning out to him. After that, JB giving a little wave there. And Better Than Sniper's left. Better Than Sniper. Is that a disconnect? As Deneen's absolutely obliterated the pit lane. Pelly as well coming in.
I'd say that's going to be a disconnect, I'm afraid.
That is a disconnect for Better Than Sniper. I'm not sure what's happened there. I'll try and engage some reaction on Discord about it. Let's have a look, see if he's put anything in. Wow. So Kyle saying it's a joke, apparently. Not sure if that is his connection. It must be his connection. That has happened there. I'll just confirm it with him. Deneen is... I think he just came out of the pits. He has. He's on a set of softs.
Struggling.
He's definitely came in the pits because he's on a set of softs. Pelly on a set of mediums, so I think that's his pit stop. Everyone is lagging, and that isn't only for me. It says Better Than Sniper. And it's kicked him out of the lobby, so maybe there is a server issue as opposed to... Thingy, is that who the hell's that out wide? That's Rocco out wide. Yeah, I mean, if there is a server issue, then I'm not sure what we'll have to do in the case of that. It looks fine for us. I'm streaming and it looks fine. It was only Deneen and Niels, I think, I've seen intermittent lagging from them. He's joined the room back, which is good to see. But yeah, JB trying to get past Rocco, who is lapped, gets out of the way. Good sportsmanship there from Rocco. That's what we like to see. JB, of course. Both of these run in FRL GT Sport, so that's how I know Rocco is very respectful, of course. There's not much happening out on track, so that disconnect really happened. But what he's saying to me is that there's always lobby issues in GT Sport. I'm not sure if it's the game or if it's the connection we've got. I can't really say definitively what it is, so we'll have to do some investigations. This lobby will be set up, by the way, for a new lobby for Pro. Yeah. What do you think happened? Because from anyone whatsoever.
No.
So I think only Deneen and Niels, obviously, as well. He's running quite strong tonight, actually, in 7th. He's less than 30 seconds off the lead, which I think is the closest he's been to the lead all season.
Yeah. But I'm not seeing any lag from anyone, not even today.
Not even Billy.
No.
Billy's normally quite intermittent with his lagging, so... Yeah, I mean, we can't really definitively say what it is. If we find out... Deneen?
Was very wide.
7 seconds. The gap that has increased. David's catching Pelly. David on set of softs, of course. Trying to go quite long on that stint and maybe go mediums for the last 10 minutes. Oh, Pelly! Did you hear the squeal on the tyres? Goodness me, they're saying, bloody hell, I can't do any more. Jesus Christ. The squealing on the tyres, and David's up the inside. Pelly giving him plenty of room. David's up the inside and has got that move completed. Pelly on a set of mediums, but the tyres squeal. It was almost as if somebody needed help. Honestly.
He's not using the slipstream.
He's got the speed. It's as simple as that. He's got the speed. He's at the slipstream. He's losing speed now, however, with him not being in the slipstream. David brakes slightly later than him, about 5 yards later than him. Switch back. He didn't get that one off the corner, though. He could try it down the inside here, but I wouldn't. If I was Pelly. And I think he's learned his lesson from last night, actually, in B-League, where he was being quite aggressive towards other drivers, and of course that S-Boy Storm contact in the final lap of the race. Obviously we can't speak about that too much because this is a different game altogether, but so far his performance quite decent, and he's only 10 seconds off the lead, so it is possible for him possibly to get a win here tonight. Just flicking through the field, everyone seems to be running. Rocco, by the way, has gone for another spin. 3 minutes down.
Oh yeah.
That is the definition of not giving up. Niels, you should take note. Deneen, though. Yeah, David and Pelly's the only closest battle out on track. There's Mount Fuji in the background. Beautiful, beautiful mountain. I can't say it definitively because I've never been abroad, never mind to Japan. Or to Mount Fuji. But yeah, it's a pretty nice track, this, from what we gather in the real world. In the non-real world, because this is obviously a sim game. 10 seconds of Deneen pulling away. David is in behind. We are nearly reaching halfway through the race. So I think, with that being said, it'll probably be about 10 past 7 when this race gets completed. So if you are a pro driver, you will be coming in soon as this race is finished. So I'll communicate a message out in the Discord when this race is finished. Somebody is having a Kinder Bueno cheesecake and it looks really, really nice. Goodness me.
That's random.
It's popped up on my Facebook. Kyle, actually, if you're listening to the stream, put your perspective up. Record like 30 seconds, put your perspective up and see if people are lagging. Because we are really interested to see if it's actually... if this is affecting more than one driver. We want to try and get to the bottom of any issues that occur, obviously. So, put in a 30-second clip. Go and just double tap share. Double tap record. Post in your 30-second like video sort of thing of seeing if people's lagging. And then hopefully we can get to the bottom of what's been causing the issues. I'm going to have a look, however, though, at GT Sport, just in case if there are any server problems. Tonight, I will have a look now. Don't think there is. I can't see anybody saying about the issues at the minute. Pardon me. Danilo now 10 seconds ahead, looking quite comfortable out in front. The Irishman, B-League champion, of course, on F1, and hopefully going forward he will be producing some good performances in F1. Driver placements, by the way, are going to be released in a week's time. We are going to be somehow going through every single individual sign-up in F1. We've got 79 sign-ups at the minute. If you want to make that 80 and make it 4 tiers of racing, then please do so. The form link is in the Discords. And I know actually a couple of guys from GT Sport, sorry I got no ID, and Better Than Sniper have all signed up so far, which is very good stuff indeed, and hopefully they will like some of the stuff that's happened. Pelly has gone for a right spin. I saw him go wide. I thought he was going to recover it, but he's gone for a spin, and he's lost 5 seconds on David pretty much. And JB now beginning to reel him in, and Pelly is struggling. Pelly is really struggling. He is vulnerable here to both JB and Pablo perhaps as well. So hopefully he's going to try and recover the tyres. Will he come in early and go in for the pit stop?
No, but they're side by side down the straight.
They are side by side down the straight. JB on the left hand side of the screen as you look. Pelly on the right hand side, and car's got the better speed, because that doesn't mean that it is JB who's got the better speed. Has he got the better brakes? Yes, he has. Pelly has overshot the corner down the inside. Beautiful move by JB. Really nice move. Pablo catching in the background as well, 1.2 seconds off. They call me Godzilla, but they drive like monkeys. Nobody is driving like a monkey at the minute. Maybe we'll wait until Pro for that, especially with small guy. Danilo leading from David, 10 seconds the gap at the minute. Danilo doing a good job. I know he's got a pit again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And David as well doing a nice job. Some of his moves tonight just been a little bit rash, as I've got a power off sign on my TV. Don't want that. Goodness me. But we've got a new comment coming in. I'll have a check of that now. Let me have a look. Where is Kyle? Obviously, what we assume has happened is there's been some sort of connection issue within the lobby that we're currently running. So unfortunately he is disconnected from this race. We are going to try our hardest to investigate what was the cause of the issue, whether it was the server that we're running on or whether it was something internal or external, but we will get to the bottom of it. However, there is...
Watch for Pablo.
Pablo, yeah, catching on Pelly. Look at the speed of him. Oh, bloody hell, he's going on the outside. He's broken himself. Oh, Jesus Christ, my God. Jesus Christ.
They both have Pelly. Themselves. I don't know what that would have looked like on board with JB, whether or not they cut across.
Pablo's got him. Pablo's got the better run off the corner. I took it from Pablo's perspective, and I knew immediately he missed the 100-meter board. I was thinking, shit, he's going to go into the back of him here. Goodness me. He would have been... JB in front would have been absolutely cacking himself. Quite literally.
I've got a feeling that the Ferrari
Niels has gone for a spin. Niels has gone for a spin.
Oh, yeah, and in the barrier. So, in fact, Billy's got in front of him now.
Yeah, Billy was ahead of him into turn 1. I think that's what I saw, the jump up on my screen. So Billy must have got ahead on the straight. Neil's now 12 seconds down. He should keep going because Rocco's still 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind him. He should definitely keep going. He's struggling, but he's staying on in there. Deneen's coming in the pits, by the way, from the lead. And a much better pit entry there. So he's in the pits, and this will be for a set of mediums. 15 minutes to go. Quite comfortable pit stop, I think that is from him. If he's going on the mediums, presuming. Don't know what that sound was.
Bearing in mind, David does still need to pit as the Ferrari goes wide in the front of him. He does still need to pit for some mediums.
Yeah, David does still need to pit for mediums. Deneen, though, I'm watching his pit stop. He should be fueling. He's going to overfuel, perhaps, here. 80 litres, set of mediums, and he's coming out. And there's an FPS drop coming out of the pits there from him.
Potentially, it does happen.
Oh, I thought there was an FPS drop there, so maybe it is the
Oh, David!
server. Oh!
David!
That's Rocco.
David and Rocco. Yeah, Rocco ran wide, David followed, David hit the back of him.
Oh dear. Has he got damage? He has, front end.
Both have.
Yep, David's got front end damage, and Rocco's got rear and front end damage. So obviously he's collided with the barrier as well in that melee.
Damage on David's car should clear.
Should clear any second now, yeah.
Now,
there we go.
You go.
Quite well timed that with that. But he's 10.5 seconds clear. He's obviously got a pit. Is this fallen into the hands of JB, or do you think he might have to pit again with that fuel? Because his fuel is definitely running down.
Yeah.
A lot faster than the tyres.
Not as much as Pablo though. Pablo is going to lose out here because he's on the
softs.
softs.
Pablo, I would pit now.
Yeah.
I'd pit now if I was Pablo. Pelly in the background as well. To be honest, I would pit next lap if I was him. Deneen's got 2.5 second penalty.
Pablo was looking to come in, but changed his mind.
Maybe he heard me and said, "Sod off, James. You're not my race engineer."
Yeah.
10.5 seconds though. Plenty of cars there parked in the car park. However, there's no fans out on track, which is quite a shame. But David, 4/10 down on his personal best at the minute. So not looking too bad through the first sector. And Kane kept up, by the way, saying shame that Kyle has unfortunately disconnected from the server. But if you are a pro driver, you've got 12 minutes until the race ends, or just over 12 minutes until the race ends. Better than Sniper with the fastest lap of the race. Currently, is Pelly closing down Pablo here? He is. 1.5 seconds. That was 4 seconds the last time I looked, I think. Deneen 4 seconds behind. It might have been Deneen that was 4 seconds behind, actually. They're running through quite nicely. Deneen runs through quite nicely there in the background as well. Laughing Boy on a personal best lap. Not been his race so far, but he could still try and pick up the scraps. Maybe even a podium if some of these guys ahead have to pit. As Rocco is now running ahead of JB. David's in. David is in, and he's completely cut the pit lane entry there on the left-hand side. Is that considered as a curb on the left-hand side, or is that considered cutting the pit entry?
No idea. I'm watching the Jaguar get past the Ferrari.
Yeah, Pablo's in as well. Pablo in, David in.
I'll have to save the replay on this one and watch it back because I just missed the pit stops.
There should be a set of mediums for David. Yes, it is. He's overfueled a bit. Pablo be coming out of the pits, I think.
Line. He's crossed the pit line as well as David.
Has he? Oh.
Yeah.
I think I might have I cut off him at the wrong time there. So, I think it was just edging across when I cut away, so...
Pablo out just behind Billy, looking for a move down the inside, but not close enough. Rocco's
gone for another spin.
Niels is in, didn't see his pit stop either.
Mediums for Niels. Oh, he's coming in now.
Yeah.
He's on a set of mediums, so I think he was on softs at the start, if I was to be honest, but let's have a look, see what he goes on. Softs, so anyways, he has completed his pit stop nonetheless. Just keep an eye on him coming out of the pits, stays within the white line, good. Billy on the back of Laughing Boy. Sorry, Pablo on the back of Billy, sorry.
James, have I missed something? Was JB behind Pelly? Or has that gap just come down by 5 seconds?
No.
Oh, just me. Oh,
Pelly's coming in. Pelly into the pits. Takes up plenty of speed. That is how you do your pit stop. Apart from that little sparky moment across
the wall.
Yeah, the grace of the wall, but quite nice indeed. So Pelly is into the pits.
Followed by Laughing Boy as well now. Sole remaining Aston Martin in the race.
He's already completed his pit
side by
stop.
side with Billy. That's a move done. Oh,
was Billy coming across him there?
I don't know who was coming across on who there. I couldn't work it out.
2.7 seconds for Billy. He should just be calm going into turn 1 here. He's got on the brakes.
Barreling down the inside.
He's got the move.
Wow.
Great move. Made that stick quite nicely. Pelly is out behind them as well by about 2 seconds behind. Just under. And Laughing Boy is
softs,
on softs.
So that's that done.
Yeah, Neil's running down the straight.
So I think Billy's still got to pit.
Oh yeah, Pelly's pitted, hasn't he? I was just thinking to myself, where the hell has JB gone? And then I realised, oh, he's out in front.
Yeah. Didn't he just run a little bit wide there?
JB's coming in this lap. JB will be in for this lap, and he'll be on I think, softs, and on about 50 litres of fuel. Just to be safe. Maybe even less, maybe even about 40 litres of fuel. 8 minutes left to go, and he's pitting. Deneen is out in front though, now, and he's got more than half his fuel still remaining. So Deneen obviously is on for the win at the minute. David running down the straight, he's got Rocco helping him down the straight. Shame that Rocco didn't get off the start. I would have liked to see how he took about this race, really. I think he would have done quite well. Oh! It's a good job. What? It's a good job Rocco moved there, because David could have been barreling into the back of him on the brakes.
Right, so JB's pit. JB has come into the pits, he's come back out on the soft, so he's done his...
And he's just out behind Pablo. I thought he was going to launch that down the inside of turn 1, then realised and backed off. But now a three-way battle for third. Yeah, three-way battle for third going on. Pablo possibly picking up his second podium. Oh, Jibby on cold tyres has gone wide. Pelly trying to dip in the dip.
Yep,
under. Oh, and he nearly has as well. Just forces JB off. Oh, JB!
He did back off. That's fine. He did back off.
Will he let him through?
Here. Yeah, he will.
He's not. He's not.
No, he will. Someone's off ahead. Someone's off ahead. Oh, it's
Rocco.
Ferrari.
Yeah, there's Rocco.
No, he's let him through. He just made it. He tried to make it a bit more difficult for him.
Good sportsmanship there, Pelly. Very good sportsmanship indeed. He's got his teammate ahead of him. But this is what I like. Rocco is what? 5 minutes down. 5 minutes 15 seconds down.
He's still in the race.
He's still in the race, and he's getting out of people's way.
He's
That's
getting 2
what
points
I like.
as well.
He is. He is, but however, I don't know. Would it be worthwhile putting Betland Sniper in 9th because of his disconnect from the lead?
Unfortunately, we can't do that because
I know.
You know, say for example, if he'd have crashed like 15 times and Rocco'd have got in front, you know, we just can't.
Yeah.
You never know. Never know.
David's lost time to Deneen. By a second, he's lost. It's coming down now, but he has lost time. And he seems like he's struggling, and so I think we've just seen a move from somebody. Thought I saw a move there. My eyesight going quite wide. Oh, Pelly getting caught on the inside on the grass. Did well to recover that. Just over 5 minutes left. So I think we should be getting at least another 3 laps out of this race. If my math serves me right. Let's have a look at what's going on in the comment section. Let me have a look. J-Luke, I've only got till 8 before I've got to go. How's the race been? Ah, the race has been good. Been nice and clean from a majority of drivers.
Yeah.
Really nice stuff from the farm guys in Fuji, and of course if you are a pro driver, there are spaces actually in the lobby, so if you do want to join for the last 5 minutes of the race, you can enter the lobby. The sooner you get in, the sooner we'll begin. Because I'm just wearing a J-Luke.
We'll be reopening the lobby.
Oh yeah, we'll be. Oh yeah. Just ignore what I said then.
I will be right back.
Okay. So 5 minutes left to go. Oh, David's run out wide at turn 1. He's made a mistake there. He's lost another second, and David is struggling. He's got 8 seconds to Pablo. It's now down to about 6 seconds. Pardon me. As Deneen leads the way. As we are on board with Pelly on the back of JB, trying to catch. Billy, Laughing Boy, Niels are out of it. Niels catching though. I'm going to be cutting it close. Laggy, yeah, laggy definitely from some people's perspective tonight. From our end, we may stress. Deneen and Niels especially with a connection. So hopefully we can work on that though next week, with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go once Deneen crosses the line here. So Deneen leading, he's going to be on for his win, and I think he'll take the championship lead with this win here tonight, with the absence of Fidgeting and Laughing Boy, of Dat Waldo, of course. Across the line, Deneen 9/10 slower. David's pretty much served up his penalty, but Pablo is closing him down. He's on the softs, and he is beginning to close him down quite a lot here. JB's a second ahead of Pelly, who's running in the slipstream and trying to catch, running down the straight. As I say, the rest of them are out of it at this stage, especially Rocco, who is out of it by 5 minutes and 25 seconds. But Deneen on course for a victory. Let's just stick on board though, with 3 minutes left to go, on board with Pelly. Let's keep an eye on him and see how he gets on. Can he catch JB before the end of this race? No, he can't. If he does that, goodness me, he's off on the grass. And then I think his chance is over now for Pelly to get a top 4 position. Nice to see Pablo on for a podium. Yeah, Pablo is on for a podium at this stage, which is fantastic, fantastic stuff for Pablo. It is really, really great stuff for Pablo. If he can maintain that gap to JB, who is hunting him down all the way, just losing time now, 3.7 seconds the buffer at the minute. But Deneen is on course. As we are about to enter, I think this is the second to last lap that we're about to enter for at least 4 drivers, I would say. Unless Deneen wants to slow it down by 30 seconds and give us the final lap. As I'll just message somebody. Deneen though, 13.2 seconds ahead of David. Let me check the Discord and let me get the message at the ready saying, you don't suppose you want anyone with you in comms if you're on free if you wanted. Better than Sniper? I might have to take you up on that offer. I'm fine though at the minute for solo commentary. It's just I'm worried about the connection. I think that's what I'm more worried about than commentary. Thank you for the offer anyways. Deneen, with 1 minute and 20 left, we are going to be getting on to the final lap very, very shortly. And with 1 minute left, just over, Deneen has stolen the march here tonight. He has done a great, great job so far, and the Irishman is seeking to win this race tonight. Gap has just closed down. I think he is easing off, thinking it is the final lap. It is not the final lap. I would get a move on, son, if I was you. 45 seconds left to go. Deneen will be going on to the final lap. It's about 20 seconds from here for the end of the lap. David catching. Pablo JB, no one really that close. Billy is setting a personal best as the yellow flag. Rocco's off again. But Deneen is about to come across the line to start the final lap of the race. I think it's only going to be 4 drivers, as I say, out onto the final lap. Deneen crosses the line, so he starts the final lap now. David closing down the straight, he'll be starting the final lap. 10 seconds left to go, might be tight for Pablo and JB here, but David coming across the line, he's going to go on to the final lap of the race. As will Pablo, as will JB, I think. Is he just going to miss out? Cross the line, JB just scrapes it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, and JB comes across the line in 4th, Pelly in 5th. Billy is going to be coming across the line in 6th as well. Good performance from him. He's done well to maintain from thingy. Got until 8:15 at the latest before I have to leave. That is fine, J. Luke. We should be getting started by 7:30 at the very latest. So hopefully we can start before then. Laughing Boy across the line. Neil's across the line. Oh, and he's into the back of Rocco. What's he doing? What is Rocco doing? He was trying to get out of the way. Neil's dodging and diving the other way. Rocco across the line in 9th. So he'll be picking up points. Deneen, however, is coming around the final couple of corners now. David and Pablo are about to come across the line very soon as well. But Deneen ran the final corner. The Irishman, if he doesn't run out of fuel or anything, or doesn't crash into the pits, or doesn't crash down the straight, he is going to be winning. He is backing off, but he's got the straight to himself. There is David coming around the final corner. Deneen wins here at Fuji. David is going to be coming across the line in 2nd place. And there is Pablo, who's going to be on for podium as well. David across the line in 2nd. Pablo will be coming across the line in 3rd. He is just briefly going to run out of fuel. He just gets home with about 0 point odd left in his fuel. But Deneen wins, David 2nd, Pablo in 3rd place. The Laughing Boy, by the way, has disconnected before the results were counted. Him in the correct position. But Deneen, from 9th place on the grid, has won with possibly a driver of the season performance. So Deneen wins here tonight in Fuji in Pro-Am. So, with all that being said, we won't be coming on for driver interviews. We've got to get the next lobby set up. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back live very shortly. Goodbye.